Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at the Smith & Wesson M&P9 2.0. We're going to take it to the range, do some shooting, talk about it, give a little bit of a review on it, and yeah, let's just jump right into it and take a look at this pistol and shoot some rounds through it. Before we go down to the shooting range, I'm just going to talk about the gun itself, and we're going to do a little bit of a, review section of this. I'm going to make it quick. I'm not one of those guys on YouTube that goes through all the details and specs, that stuff that you can look at on, the seller, or wherever you're going to buy it from, whether it's in-store or online. You can find all that information. I'll tell you right off the bat that you got a 17-round magazine. Real quick, I'll clear this for you. There's no magazine in the chamber, and it has been visually and physically inspected. There's no chamber full, so there's no round in the chamber. Now that that's out of the way, there's two 17-round mags that come with it. I show all the stuff that comes with the gun in my unboxing. I'll put a link to that in the description. Aside from that, I'm gonna put this back in there just because I like having the magazine in the gun. It gives that full grip. But all that details and specs you guys can find. This is the 4.25 inch full-sized handgun. So this is the M&P, This is the M&P9 2.0, just going over that again, and the 4.25 inch. They do offer a 5-inch barrel for longer, just for a longer barrel. I guess that's more of a competitive type handgun if you want, or if you just like that longer barrel. It gives better, it's said to give better accuracy, and it does help a little bit with that reset, and having a little bit more weight. Has better recoil control, but I personally love the 4.25 inch. I carry it, and so I like that size. I think it's a good size. Right off the bat, just looking at the look of the gun, it has changed a little bit from the original M&P. So this one has deeper grooves on the slide. They took a little bit more metal out of it, which I think looks really nice looking up close on both sides. And then of course we've got the M&P9 right there, M 2.0, and the Smith & Wesson logo. Then on this side, we do have Smith & Wesson Springfield, USA. And then it does say caution, capacity of firing without magazine removed, meaning you can have a round in the chamber and still fire the gun, which I like that ability. It also says 9mm on top, and you do have a chamber indicator here. So if you had a round in the chamber, you can see right through there if there's a round in the chamber. I'm not gonna show that right now just because of safety reasons. Now, all that out of the way, we can see that the slide serrations are really nice. I just love the kind of scaly slide serrations on M&Ps. They're a little bit different than just the grooves that you get on a Glock. You get a really good purchase on there, You can rack it back really nicely. And they do have a new addition on these 2.0s. They've got some serrations down here for press checks, but it's not that easy. If it was like this up here, it might be a little bit easier. If you do it over top, you can do it. But I think they're more for appearance, personally. You've got the serial number down here, and they did some nice skeletonized look down there, which does look nice. And then you do have your Picatinny rail down here for whatever accessories you want, whether it's a flashlight or laser. I personally don't put those on my handguns. I'm old school, I'm simple, I just use iron sights, and that's it. And then right here, you've got your slide catch. Now this is a hold open catch, it's not a release. If you try to press that down, you have to try really hard to release it. On Smith & Wesson's, they used to have an issue where when you inserted a magazine, the slide would fall forward, and people did not like that. Some people like that, some don't, and so they made sure that it was just a last round hold open, and that's what it would be used for, or a slide catch, right? Not a release. So to release it, so basically there's no round in the chamber, so it's gonna stay open. But when you take the magazine out, pull it back, and it comes forward. I like that personally because that's how I make ready on my handguns. I load one, I could load it like this and have it come forward, but I personally like just racking it. I don't know. I just like it. It makes me more confident that there's one in the chamber, and I just know what's happening. So I'm just gonna break it down, show you guys how to break it down real quick. I did a little bit of this in the unboxing. Again, that'll be in the description below. But I was kind of just getting used to the handgun myself in the unboxing. It was my first time looking at it. Now I've got a better idea of it. I've put about 500 rounds through it, so I can show you quickly how to do that. So we're gonna remove the magazine, slide to the rear, and then this little guy right here, you're gonna flip forward, pull the shaft forward, pull the trigger, and it comes right off just like that. I do have this nice and cleaned. As you can see, it looks almost brand new. And then if we flip this over, we can see we've got the spring. Easily remove that, and the barrel comes out just like that, and there you go. So we're gonna put that right back in there. Gonna put that back into there just like that. Okay, there we go. It's kind of hard to do with one hand. I don't have a table or anything. And that collected right back into place. Then we're gonna put that all back together. There we go. So that's how you take it apart, whatever you want to do for cleaning. It's really simple. I like striker fire pistols because they just don't have a lot of moving parts. It's really simple, easy to clean, easy to, you know, if you do by chance have a malfunction while you need to open it, which is pretty extreme, it's easy to do. I doubt that's ever going to happen though. That's another thing I want to talk about with this gun, and I will probably mention this when we get to the range. There's been zero malfunctions to this gun. I've ran really dirty ammo. I've shot it when it got rainy and wet outside. I've shot it when my hands have been dirty. So when, you know, gunk got up in the trigger, I shot really dirty bulk ammo. I shot nice ammo. I shot hollow points. I shot everything through it. About 500 rounds in total, and there was no issues. The only thing that you will notice at the range with the specific ammo that I'm shooting, and I will reiterate this when we get to the range and you see that, I think I mentioned that in my range video, which I do have pre-recorded, is that some of the rounds that I put through here, the bulk ammo, they just didn't have a strong enough charge to do a last round hold open, if that makes sense. So the last round would hold it open like that, because I was only shooting 3 and 3. I don't know why. Sometimes it would hold open, sometimes it wouldn't, but it wasn't the gun itself. I tested any other ammo that was just not bulk dirty ammo, that was just for the range, and it did just fine. It always held open, like with hollow points. It was just the ammo that I was using, just, I don't know, it was just bulk ammo, you know what I mean? It's cheap, I take it to the range, it's just for range ammo. So if you do see that happen at the range, it's not the gun, it is the ammo that I was using. Aside from that, it shot everything, including that dirty ammo, super accurately. And you'll see that when we go to the range. So that's enough of me talking. That's how I feel about the gun. I think it's great. I think the grip is great. I mentioned this in my my unboxing. It's got that nice stippling grips right out of the box, and you've got interchangeable back straps, and it just, oh my gosh, I love the grip on this gun. It is better out of the box than any firearm I've ever shot. I don't like how rubberized the old grip was. I don't like how rubberized and slippy Glocks get. I love this sandpapery stippling on here that you can put aftermarket on any gun, but it just comes right out of the box with that. And you'll see how nice it is when we're at the range. I'm doing a quick draw and reload. It's just, I can get a good purchase on the handgun, and I'm able to just shoot and not get slippy, you know, when I'm sweaty. And it's been super hot outside today, and I've been shooting a lot, and you'll see that when we get to the range. So that's enough of me talking. I'm gonna play all the range videos next, and you guys will be able to see us use it at the range. It's me and a buddy of mine. We do some accuracy shooting, and we do some quicker reloads to show, you know, quick sight alignment and all that. So without further ado, let's just jump right into putting some rounds through it. All right, guys, so we're down range. We're about 10 to 15 yards. I don't have it exactly measured, but let's just say 10 yards away from the target. We're gonna shoot at the top target first. We've got paper plates with a dot in the middle set up. I'm gonna shoot 3 rounds. Again, I'm not going for speed, I'm going for accuracy. So I'm gonna draw, I'm gonna shoot 3 rounds. I'm gonna reload, shoot 3 rounds. We'll take a look at the accuracy, and then that bottom target we'll do like more of a fast, you know, just reload shooting, so more of a combat reload. So yeah, let's jump right into it. Again, also wanna, before I shoot, whenever you're at the range, whenever you're shooting a firearm, make sure you've got eye protection, ear protection on at all times. All right, here we go. All right, we're empty. We're gonna go take a look at the target, and then we'll talk about it, and then we'll do that combat reload, speed shooting. We've got all 6 shots here in a pretty good grouping. I did drop a few of them low, but for all things considered, that's pretty accurate for, again, dirty range ammo going through this gun. I haven't cleaned it in a little bit. Again, I wanted to make sure it was running kind of as dirty as possible for you guys today. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that was 3 and 3. Now we're gonna go for this bottom target, and we're gonna just do some faster combat reloads, quick sight alignment, seeing how the gun does with that, you know, getting a good master grip on it with that good, nice stippled grip. We're gonna make sure and do some, we're gonna draw, we're gonna do some quick sight alignment. We're just gonna do 3, 3, well, 1, 2, 3, reload, 1, 2, 3. Maybe I'll move around a little bit just to show you guys how the gun performs in that kind of shooting. So let's jump right into that. All right, guys, so we're actually gonna switch it up real quick. We're gonna have 2 empty plates on the target so that I can do a combat reload, and then my buddy behind the camera is also gonna do a combat reload, just so you guys can see 2 different people doing it. It's not just one person, it's a little bit more of you being able to see the gun being used by different users. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna do, on the top one, I'll shoot that one, I'll do 3 shots, quick reload, 3 shots, just for that sight alignment and quick, just quick functioning of the firearm. And then I'll have somebody else do that as well. So let's just jump right into that. We're gonna walk about 7 yards away, which is a good distance for a combat reload. Probably about 7 to 10 yards here. And I'm gonna have my buddy say up, and then I'll draw. First, let me make the gun ready though. All right, we're all good to go. Now I'm just gonna wait for my cue.
Up.
All right, here's my buddy Carter. He's gonna be doing the exact same thing I just did, and then we'll go down range and look at the targets. All right.
First off, load and make ready. Right now it's empty. Now mag in, rack it. There's one in the chamber. My buddy's gonna give me the signal of up and waiting for my cue.
Up. So, top one, that was mine. All 6 shots are right there, right on the target. I guess this is about the size of a head, you could say, center mass, head, whatever you want to say, but they're all on target. Same with Carter, he's got a nice cluster right here, and then the rest of his are on target as well. So as you can see, this gun, the sights on it are just awesome. What I like about them a lot is, let's show you guys real quick. I kind of like these 3-dot sights. I don't mind Glock, but I feel like 3-dot sights on these Smith & Wessons are easier to quickly align. I don't know, it's just me, but when you raise it, you can just line them all up very quickly, and it's easy to have that sight alignment that you need in a quick combat reload. And so as you can see, it functions well. You unholster it quickly, you're able to get that good grip because of the stippled grip, and you're able to do reloads without any malfunctions. Again, these loads are dirty, and if you did notice, on that first magazine, when I put it in and I shot those 3 shots, the slide did not lock back. That wasn't a malfunction, it's actually the ammo I'm using. Because of the bulk ammo that I use, they're not super powerful charges, and so sometimes the slide doesn't lock back, sometimes it does, which I actually prefer. I actually really like that for training rounds, because it gives me the experience of having to tap rack and just have that level 1 malfunction or 2, whatever it is that you want to train for. And so basically that's what happened there. It's not the gun itself. When you put nicer rounds through there, so like maybe not bulk ammo or hollow points or whatever, that's never an issue, and it really isn't that big of an issue at all. So I just wanted to clear that real quick so you guys understood what was happening. So yeah, like you saw, the accuracy of this gun is great. I'll do a future video in the sometime in the near future of us doing some extreme accuracy. Maybe we'll push it out to 25 yards if you guys are interested in using this gun for a competition gun, all the different kind of stuff. But for today, I just want to give a little review on this gun, my impressions, my thoughts. I think it performs really well for what you need it for. You've seen 2 people shoot it. I just want to give you guys an honest opinion. I really think it shoots great. The trigger pull is nice, sight alignment's great, grip is nice, and those are 3 things that are important with a handgun. And as long as those things are functioning well for me, I give it a thumbs up. So I definitely recommend the Smith & Wesson M&P9 2.0. You guys have a great rest of your day. Make sure to subscribe and like this video.